You did not fall into a toxic relationship because you were weak. You fell into it because you were afraid, afraid of being alone, afraid that without this person, there would be nothing left of you. And that fear, not the other person, is what actually keeps you there. In 1956, a German psychologist named Erich Fromm wrote a book called The Art of Loving. It begins with one idea that changes everything. Most people have never actually loved anyone, not because they are cold or broken, but because what they call love is not love. It is need. Fromm says dependency and love are two completely different things, and most people confuse them their entire lives. Dependency says, I need you because I love you. Mature love says, I love you, therefore I need you. They sound almost identical. They are completely opposite. Dependency means the relationship exists because you cannot function without the other person. They fill something empty inside you. They quiet the anxiety of being alone. Fromm calls this symbiotic union, and it always produces the same thing. One person who submits, one person who dominates. Not a monster and a victim. Two people, each filling a hole in the other, mistaking that filling for love. And the reason people stay, even when the relationship is destroying them, is not stupidity. It is not weakness. Leaving requires something more terrifying than staying. Leaving requires you to be alone with yourself. If you have never developed the capacity to be alone, then even a painful relationship is preferable to that silence. The toxic relationship does not just trap you with the other person. It traps you with your own fear of yourself. Fromm draws a careful distinction. Loneliness is the pain of being separated from something you need. Solitude is the capacity to be with yourself, fully, quietly, without needing anything from outside to make it tolerable. A person who cannot be alone cannot love. Because every relationship they enter as someone who needs to be completed. And a person who needs to be completed will accept almost any treatment to avoid going back to the emptiness. So leaving a toxic relationship is not primarily an act of courage toward the other person. It is an act of courage toward yourself. It means sitting with the anxiety of your own company, not running from it, not going back, not finding someone new immediately to fill the space. Fromm believed self-love was not a luxury. It was the precondition for any love at all. A person who does not love themselves cannot love another person. They can need them, they can cling to them, but they cannot love them. You cannot give what you do not have. Leaving is not the hard part. Becoming someone who does not need to go back, that is the hard part. And that work, Fromm says, is not done in a new relationship. It is done alone, in the quiet, in the space you are learning, slowly, painfully, necessarily, to fill yourself. Not with someone else, with yourself. This is Philochemy. We will see you in the next one.